Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, double honors to the apostles of GMS, the great millstone who rule well, and salutations to you other Akim on the highways and byways that's noising this gospel abroad, that don't mind getting underneath the order that was presented to us by starting with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, passed down to the elders. Alright, Lord willing, I entitled this video staying focused and not missing the mark, because I got on my news feed, I'm subscribed to like different basketball channels and stuff like that, and on your journey sometimes it's easy to get distracted by little sideshows, so instead of scrolling down looking for a video to watch, looking to get fed, looking for some edification, every now and then that distraction will pop up, Russell Westbrook dunks on so and so, which there's nothing wrong with, you know what I mean? Brothers having something on the side, whether it be boxing or going to the gym or watching basketball, whatever the case may be, but the what I want to focus on is the distraction of certain things that get in the way of this truth and what really, really, really matters. And at the end of the day, what really matters is prophecy, and then, but prior to prophecy, because prophecy is happening, prophecy is starting to speak, mercy in your salvation, is the Most High gonna have mercy on you and your household, and because what we about today's election day, actually, you know what I'm saying? So regardless, something is going to happen where I think they still, even regardless of who gets in office, there's still an inauguration that has to happen, and I believe the inauguration is into January or February, sometime around that time. So from now until then, a false flag terrorist attack can happen, in which Obama stays in office, or regardless, Hillary's going to get in office, or Donald Trump is going to get in office, which we believe is going to be Hillary, but, really it's up to the Most High, because the Most High dwelleth in the kingdom of men. Alright, so, regardless, something is going to happen, and brothers need to be, including myself too, primarily, Elder Gabar said that too. He said when you're doing a lesson, the first person you should be teaching is yourself. Alright, so this is Sirach chapter 39, starting at verse 1. It says, "But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdoms of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies." Alright, so the scriptures say, when you give your mind to the law of the Most High, and you're occupied in meditation there, you're constantly meditating on the scriptures, and constantly, motivating yourself inside, and you seeking out the wisdom, you're going to be occupied in prophecy. So that's a good place to keep your mind, especially in these last days, you know what I'm saying? It's a good place to keep your mind fresh, because it'll tell you, verse 2, "He will keep the sayings of a re-owned man." Alright, and so keeping the sayings of a renewed man, a renowned man, you know what I'm saying, a transformed man, a man of the Lord, a man of wisdom, a man of knowledge, a man that knows what's going on. You know why? Because he's occupied in prophecy, and he's seeking out the law, and and that's a man that meditates. So, and the meditation comes from the mind, So, I want to say this. Amongst the side shows that's in Israel, you got a lot of guys that's, coming up against the apostles, and coming up against us, coming up against GMS, and all they are is a distraction from what's really going on. They're not, these scoffers are not meditating. They're not giving their mind over to the law of the Lord. They're not occupied in the meditation, and occupied in the prophecies, because if they were, you'll see a video about salvation that's coming, or you'll see a video about the chip, You'll see a video about this Third World War. You'll see a video about race wars taking place. You won't see a video about these things because these are not where their mind is. Their mind is worried about the next guy or what the next person is doing in their personal life. Their mind is basically on tearing down what the men in GMS, starting with Apostle Tahar on down, have already built through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That's what their that's where their mind is, and to fall into that trap of theirs, that snare that they set is the best thing that they can ask for. Getting a response out of you is the best thing that you could give them, because here's Proverbs chapter 26 verse 4. It says, answer not a fool according to his folly, least thou be like unto him. So Solomon is telling you to answer not a fool according to his own folly, least thou be like unto him, because these scoffers and these fools and these guys, these reprobates, the best thing that they can do is drag you down to their level. That's the only way they can even deal with you remotely on a small scale. They gotta drag you down because they gotta lower your vibration. You know what I'm saying? Let me see the definition of folly. It says a lack of good sense and foolishness. And then when you go to Ecclesiastes, it'll tell you folly is set. Ecclesiastes 10:6. It says folly is set in great dignity, and the rich is sitting in the high places. So right now in America, they're dealing these scoffers. They're dealing on a vibration of the world of America. That's why you see guys that leave GMS. There's a spike in their views. There's a spike in their subscriptions. You know what I'm saying? Because that folly, right? Foolishness is set in great dignity. So they rather watch a video, some little cartoon edited in, and some funny gadgets and whatnot, and some nice sounds, and a video that's foolishness, speaking about the men that really are out there teaching. They rather watch that than get any type of edification. You know what I'm saying? I know there's some brothers that don't mind watching. They'll watch IUIC videos and try to chop it up, and they watch IUIC, they watch USPK, and me personally, I can't. It's hard for me to watch those guys, because when I'm watching something, I want to get edified. I want to eat, and those guys provide absolutely nothing, and it really aggravates me. But I totally understand that there's brothers that watch that, but you can see the folly that are within those guys. You can see the falsehood. You can see the lies that are within those guys. So I try to stay away. I try to stay away from them, because here's Proverbs 8:11. It says, "For wisdom is better than rubies, and all things that may be desired cannot be compared to it." So when it goes back to Ecclesiastes, it said, "But the rich sit in low places." Who are the rich? The rich is talking about Israel, but not just Israel, the elected Israel, because you have the majority of our people, right? They are the folly, they are the fools. They are the ones that are set in great dignity, because that's better for our enemies. It's better for our enemies to set up a guy like Lil Wayne, or a guy like Young Thug, a guy like whoever may be, Prince. Set them up, right, and their folly, and esteem them high. But when we come out with the again, Proverbs 8:11, "For wisdom is better than rubies," right, and all things that may be desired cannot be compared to it. So that wisdom, that knowledge, and understanding, right, is in a low place. We ain't gonna get that many views. That many people are not gonna watching us. Why? Because many are called, but few are chosen. So this video is quick and I guess straight to the point. Stay focused on the task that's at hand. Plenty of shows that need to be done, need to be pushed out. These golfers are gonna keep coming. You know what I'm saying? It was it 2 Peter's the 3rd chapter and the 3rd verse saying in the last days there should come scoffers. So they're really fulfilling prophecy. And again, when you check out their channel, most of the time it says no content, or all their videos be primarily about talking shit to the men in GMS, you know. And you gotta watch people that tell you to stay away from these guys, but they offer up no alternative to who to follow. You know, if you say these guys are wicked, now you have to then in turn and say that these guys are righteous. Follow them. These guys are doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? That just, they go hand in hand. You can't tell nobody not to do something and not give them the alternative on what to do. That's part of correction. That's part of rebuke. When you rebuke somebody, you tell them where they went wrong, and you show them the right way. You know, you just don't tell nobody they're doing something wrong. And obviously, they did it wrong. They didn't know what they were doing. Now they need to be taught. They need to be taught that. So, you know, that's how you can tell that these guys are not sincere in what they're doing. And again, the most important part is Sirach 39 verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecy. So the a man of the Lord right now is going to just be really focused on pushing out the prophecies, because that's what's important. With that being said, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, double honors to the apostles of GMS, the Great Millstone, and salutations to Joachim on the highways and byways that's noise in this gospel abroad.